This reading for today. I feel like a very nostalgic energy over you. I want to speak a little bit more softer. Some of you guys are missing someone very dearly to your heart. Something finally catches up. Something finally makes sense. Okay, let's do your October 2025 message here for Pisces. What a roller coaster ride. You can have Sagittarius in your chart. Sagittarius moon. This is for Pisces moons. This energy feels very Pisces moon. Very depthful energy. Ooh, masterful. Deep. Like, wow. Messages here for Pisces. Pisces. Deep. You will, yeah, this is, so this energy is wistful, endless, loving, compassionate, forgiving. It confuses and also softens the resolve. Scorpio right over Aquarius, just crazy. Kept on the bottom of the deck. Ninth house. Yeah, you, and these are difficult energies. This is the energy from a boy. This is the energy that brings a boy into a man, a girl into a woman. This is that energy of, I'm feeling like puberty energy, or the immature into lessons being learned. This is the learning of so many experiences and ascertaining now the wisdom of it, reflecting in it and honoring it, and worked hard for it. I know that's right. It was been a lot of work. You was dutiful in it. You know that you've made mistakes. They've made mistakes. There's things that you wish you could have changed. There's things that you've experienced that were arduous, but it taught you a lot about abundance, value, worth, what makes sense to you. Some of these messages that are challenging, these relationships that could have been challenging, had a lot to do with facing your pride, your ego. Those type of dynamics where they wanted to shift out of that into what is solid, what makes sense overall, right? So a lot of lessons here, a lot of lessons, a lot of experiences coming up in this reading. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. Messages here for Pisces. Messages here for Pisces. Three cups in reverse, off the rip. Six of swords in reverse. Nine of cups in reverse. Ace of cups in reverse. God damn. Alright. Pisces. Woo. Okay. I feel like, so I did 6 readings today, And it all felt pretty heavy in its own right. Everybody had an individual struggle moment. Something just arduous in the air. And you know, with the Libra season energy here, it's talking about things that we have to now abandon, take cover, realize what's holding us back, what's keeping us poor spiritually, um, physically, things that we have to bounce back from, being honest with the things that we're neglecting, addressing our abandonment issues, addressing coping mechanisms that leave us out in the cold, like real life, a lot, right? There's a lot of energy here. Sorry. The Hierophant, the Strength, that came up again too. Wow. This is like a theme, alright. There's a theme going on with the readings. This is a spiritual energy. Oh, wow, Pisces. Only I can say this in this reading. Of course, I'm in the Pisces reading and get that download. You are using the metaphor. Some of you guys are looking at the metaphor of the government shutdown as an energy of finding the autonomy and government within ourselves, the self-governing that we have to do and practice. I feel like you are aware of how that's mirrored back into your life. What a deep soul you are. Of course you would be thinking like that. I feel like you're getting into the space of more and more confident that we feel in our life, the more and more that we will feel like we can face our fears and jump into things that are unknown to us, because we know that no matter what entity or craft or industry or lifestyle or environment that we're in, that change actually encourages us to be more faithful to ourselves. So anything that you want to change or switch up or do, shift, what have you, you have faith in yourself. You trust yourself to know that you can follow it through. You might want to leave a family, an environment behind, a house behind, something that you want to break, just something that you don't want to feel responsible no more around it. It's just the fact that you find so much of your pride and your worth, and with something that's not working like that, has you feel like you're on like a real thin needle, a thin thin thread here, because this was like what you were proud of, what you were known to be. You were the head honcho, you were the authority figure, and you were the one that gave stability to all people, and that source of happiness. But now you feel like you're not that anymore, and it is deeply paining you. And when we go into those kind of like vulnerabilities, it can go one of two ways. It can turn someone into a complete narcissist and sociopath, because they just don't want to even like address it at all. They want to just be it turns someone into a complete narcissist or psychopath, and they will stay there until the day they die, because they feel like they made a mistake that they can't undo. They're just afraid of undoing something and going in the right direction. They feel it could be because they feel like they gassed out. They don't have a lot of time left on earth. I don't know, whatever stuff. I don't know, something regarding that nature. But I feel like it's just depression. It's just depression, because you have every ability to start anything new, create something new, go down a new path. These are your interior thoughts of basically saying that you don't trust yourself. You're giving every excuse on earth to not truly trust yourself to move forward out of something that's could be in fact debilitating you, or it's just a deep fear there. You somebody's ego feel crushed if they feel like they have this loose end. This is the one last thing that, you know, has me feeling prideful about. Hard truth really is, are you happy, or is that something that you want to hold on to? Spirit is saying, dog, be honest. The judgment card is here. They're like, dog, you can't be delusionally sound right now, because now we have the armor of the highest, the entity of truth. The embodiment of truth is proper judgment. The proper judgment is talking about staying in a space of confusion, chaos, not really able to be in a peaceful state, not allowing yourself to have that ambition, or not, or just believing in yourself. This is really a lack of believing in yourself because of other people's children. I feel like if you leave them, you feel like a deadbeat or something. What's this energy here with this Page of Pentacles reverse? I feel like the feeling is like they're okay. Even though they're coming up as kids, I feel like they're coming up as still not your responsibility for some reason. Are these adopted children or something? Are these your kids? Can you give them back? Not to say it like that, but I can. It's true. Queen of Wands in reverse is like someone who's on your ass about things that you're not in alignment to. You be saying yes to things you want to say no to, and you're starting to become very resentful to somebody regarding this. Somebody's more so, I don't think they're approved, but I think they're just, I find this energy to give bad advice. Watch the company that you're in, Pisces, because you might be in a space where you're getting bad advice and you really are kind of shrinking in this friendship dynamic. Okay, so you have like a similar conversation. You have a similar reading like Capricorn, like there's circles or whatever that I can't remember, has to be a readjusted. I think they were on the aftermath, like they actually were making decisions. I feel like with this energy, you're kind of in the space of needing to reevaluate your circle. Let me get some energy on this Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Hierophant. Sometimes you gotta give these kids back to their parents. Sometimes you gotta give some of these kids who aren't learning the lesson, and or these could be adult children who still is in like this real life, like 13-year-old self. I don't know if you need to get them in a church or into a program, something that the Hierophant's more so like a shamanistic energy. It's like this energy needs something else, or finding something here on a spiritual level for something that's out of your control. If this is for people who feel like they haven't, or they're not even aware they didn't learn a lesson yet, they're just not in awareness of what they have to learn, this is a good time to go to church, to do shaman temples, and connecting with nature. Just really disconnect. so that maybe you'll see the honesty that needs to come forth for you to move in a way that's not debilitating you, holding you back, making you feel unloved, unworthy, you feeling like you don't have nothing to provide outside of the little bit of the thing that you have control over. And that in itself is unfulfilling. Oh, that's a heavy message. Oh, sheesh. Okay. One more, Spirit. Yep. Tower gonna come in. And I like when, so that's in that Aquarius reading too, like, sometimes God loves us so much, Spirit loves us so much that they realize how hard it is for us to make these choices for us. Like, we have the free will, but sometimes we're not learning fast enough. Spirits do see this idea of time here, and now they kind of want you, they want to speed you up here. I feel like you know this. I feel like you're starting to be in that visualization energy yet. You're being in the space of creativity, this alignment of Zen, this sensitivity of your creations. This is you getting somewhat your joy back, seeing the possibilities again. This is good. I'm so happy to see that because I was a little worried here. One more here. The Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you just gotta come. This is a big decision that's coming from your heart, mind, soul. This is a very aligned choice. With the Judgment here, the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, like some of you guys, you just refuse to do that soul searching, refuse to grow. Part of the growth is actually looking at the shadow. I don't think you're aware of it. I don't think you have no idea what this even means. For some of you guys, you refuse to look at it. You don't, some of you either don't see it or you are putting on the most famous Pisces sunglasses ever. You ain't even trying to see that. And that's the thing that really births you. So since we don't want to see it or look into it, yeah, Spirit is saying, I'm here to correct this. And part of that correction that's coming from your angels, since again it's hard for you to make that choice, is that they want to acknowledge the fact that you're not in a situation that's going to create growth or prosperity. It's actually going to hurt. This is hurting you more than it's helping you. So guess what? I'm going to come in. I'm going to stomp in, get that out the way so that you can have a better experience on earth. They don't even care if you're 89 years old. It's not about time limits. This is about let you have that last 6 years on earth as joyous as possible. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they want to take your limit energy away. Like, oh, I only had this amount of time. No, you got more time than that. Stop making excuses for changing your behavior and things that you need to do for yourself. But this is, again, really difficult to do because some people just don't know what that even means. This type of energy takes time. It takes time. I feel like you're learning fast, though. I feel like Spirit got you on the fast track of. They got you kind of like, you gotta hurry up, Pisces. I feel like Spirit is saying you know better. You know better, so let's do better. Your energy is the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. That's your energy. Period. Like, You just gotta understand your faith more. Give it to God sometimes. Some things we don't understand, say, hey, I don't understand what's going on. Let me give it to you, Spirit. Help me help myself. And it goes all the way back to the things that genuinely you desire, your heartfelt energy. You are such a heartfelt energy, right? The soulmate energy presides over your subconscious. That's how beautiful you are. You teach people subconscious how to love the beautiful moments of the world that are so rare. That's what you embody. You understand? So that is so precious. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop there, guys. Take care. Have a good one. See you later.